Hello everyone. Let us start our day with one inspirational quote. Where there is a will, there is a way. I repeat, where there is a will, there is a way. So, dear children, try wholeheartedly and keep faith on yourself to achieve your goal. Today, we are going to start with the new lesson, that is angles. We have seen what is angles. What is angles? When two lines meet at a point, it is called angles. Okay, now can you see this? This is an angle where AB and BC are the two arms of the angle. Now let us see all the properties of this angle. The above figure is an angle. Okay, so this is a figure of angle. Ray BA and BC are the arms of the angle. So these are the two arms of the angle. This is ray. What is ray? What is ray? Ray is the line drawn between 2 points, or it starts from one point towards the endlessly towards traveling another towards one direction. So this is the ray AB and this is ray BC. The common point B is called the vertex. This is the common point which lies on both the arms on AB and BC. So this is the common point and it is called as the vertex of an angle. The two lines join together to form an angle. Okay, we already know when two lines meet at a point, it is called an angle. So the lines need to join somewhere, then only we can get an angle. An angle is named by three letters. Okay, since there are two arms, hence one point of both the arms plus and last plus second point of both the arms. That's what is common vertex point. So this is A, B and C. Okay, so the angle will always contain three letters. Okay, the letter in the middle represents the vertex of an angle. The letter in the middle represents the vertex of an angle. So what is vertex? A vertex where an angle will be formed. Okay, so this vertex will always be there in both the arms. Okay, that's why this is the vertex, and this vertex will be the point where the angle will be formed. The name of the angle is ABC. What is the name? A, B and C. The symbol, this symbol, see, this is the symbol for showing an angle. This represents the word angle. Okay, how can you read this sign? How can you read this symbol? An angle. Okay, so this is the symbol used for showing the angle, which may be any angle, ABC, XYZ, PQR, any angle. But if you want to show them that this is an angle, then you have to put this sign in front of the name. So angle, we use this symbol to write angle ABC as angle ABC. See how I have wrote down this angle ABC. Now see, this is the angle ABC. So if I want to show that this angle, then I will write down this with this sign, then only it can be called as the angle ABC. See, now see this PQR. Can you read this angle? Angle PQR. Can you read this angle LMN? Can you read this angle SU and T? Okay, so now here I want to fill the name of the angle. This is the exercise from the book, textbook. Okay, so I want to write down the name of the angle. First, what you will write? You have to write down the symbol. What is the symbol? This is the symbol for the angle. So you can read either way, PQR or RQP. See, how can you read an angle? Any type. You can read the angle by two way, PQR or RQP. So angle PQR or RQP. Next, how will you read this angle? Angle LMN or angle NML. You have to first put the sign. Always keep it in mind that don't forget to put this sign before any angle. So angle LMN and angle NLM. Next, angle SUT and angle TUS. Okay, so sorry for I have wrote down TYS, but it is TUS. Now see, what is the vertex of this angle? Q. The vertex of this angle is Q. What is the vertex of this angle? Vertex of the angle is M. And what is the vertex here? U. Okay. Now find the arms of an angle. Arms of the angle is PQ and QR. See, PQ and QR. You can write either way. RQ also you can write down and QP also you can write down. Okay. So here what will be the arms? ML and MN. ML and MN. ML and MN. Start writing the arms from vertex. Okay. So first will be ML. Second will be MN. Here also start from writing the vertex. QR and QP or QP or QR. You can write either way. पहला कोई भी लिख सकती है, इसमें कोई फर्स्ट या कोई सेकंड ऐसा नहीं है. You can write either way. Next, US and UT. What is US and UT? Now protractor. What is this? You already know. You have to purchase a compass here right now for this lesson, and in that compass you will get this device, and the name of this device is protractor. Okay, now this protractor is a device used to measure an angle. Let us introduce this, how we can use this device. A protractor is used to measure an angle and also to draw an angle according to a given measure. जो भी मेजर होगा उसके अकॉर्डिंग मुझे अगर एंगल निकालना है, आई विल नीड दिस डिवाइस. ओके, आई विल नीड दिस प्रोट्रैक्टर. द पिक्चर शोज अबोव is a protractor. What is its name? Protractor. A protractor is a semicircular in shape. What is its shape? Semicircular. Okay, half circle. A semicircular edge of a protractor is divided into 180 equal parts. Each part is 1 degree. 1 degree is written as 1 degree, and this is this small zero written over the head of the any number. Over the head of any number is called as the, how can you read it? Degree. A small zero over the head of any number is called as the degree. So this is, how can you read this? 1 degree. The center of the circle of which the protractor is a half part is called the center of the protractor. Now see, this is this point. This point is the center of the protractor. Here, can you see this point? Can you see this point? Take out your protractor and see. There is one small dot here, and that is the center of the protractor. It's called the center of the diameter of that circle is the baseline or reference line of the protractor. So this small line and this line is called as the baseline of the protractor or line of reference. You have to keep your angle here and then you can measure it. Okay, so we will see how to draw an angle using this protractor in our next video. Thank you.